Hello, everyone. So I was having a conversation with what's it called, a client of mine today, and we're just talking about real estate investment, and all that. And I told him something. I said, when you are going into real estate investment, you have to have a definite reason why you're going into it. Are you buying this land for investment purpose, or are you buying this land so that you can build and rent out almost immediately? When you know these things, you will know where to invest, how to invest, and who to invest with. During the course of the conversation, we now, I now give one of our properties we have in the market as an example, and I said, "Oh, like Coral City." He didn't let me finish. Just say, "Ah, Coral City. Yes, he has heard of it. Though that that's the reason why he's not buying into Coral City. He's not going to buy into Coral City and all that." And I say, "You see, this is what I'm talking about. This is the why I'm talking about." I said, "Of course, I understand you. As an adult, I understand why Coral City will not be your go-to property for investment because it's a very long-term investment property. A property that is you have like 10, 15 years to it before you expect that that place is going to blow up and have significant appreciation, return on investment and all that." I say, "You see, yes, I understand you totally, but Coral City is not marketed as a land investment for adults. It is marketed as a land investment option for kids and teens." And I said, "Oh," and I told him, I said something. I said, "Look at us now. I know one way or the other, we always think and wish that our parents probably invested in places like Lekki in our names or even in their names. Self then, you know, just bought into it. I'm sure Lekki now, Ekpe now is what Lekki used to be then before the whole development and all that." And I said, "Oh, that's true." I said, "Do you know the leverage you would have had? No matter how much money you have now, no matter how rich you are now, at a point in your life, you probably thought and you wish that, oh, how I wish my daddy bought the land, how I wish my daddy did this, how I wish my mother did this, how I wish, and all those kind of things." And I said, "Oh, yes, that's true. That yes, he has." His what's it called? What do they call them? His cousins and all that. That his dad had a bought that then. Uh, his cousins, they are living fine, they are living like the parents bought lots of land. Then when the uncle was telling him the story, that because his father is late, so the uncle was telling him the story then, that they told his dad to come and buy land somewhere on the mainland, then that the dad did not buy, and the dad was earning more. According to him, said the dad was working in a very big this Guinness company or something, that the dad did not buy because he was like, "Hey, I cannot buy this bush, this and that I cannot buy it there." And the dad did not buy. But today, his uncle that bought, the children are still earning lots of money off those properties right now. Like, no matter what, no matter how much they've made, one way or the other, their parent actually did something for them that they could leverage on. Yes, I know you're education is also an investment in your children, paying for their school fees. But the truth of the matter is, if you can't afford to buy land in their name now, why not? Tell me why not? Real estate has been made easy for us. Our payment plans, you have flexible payment plans. You go to where you know that this prospect, everybody who knows right now that where is the big deal. You probably will not have the patience to wait for your return on investment, but you know that if you buy that property in that child's name, they will go together. I don't know if you get what I mean. As your child is growing older, the property is also growing in value. They will meet themselves there, like they will meet themselves there. By the time the child will want to cash out on this property, that property would have yielded to the return on investment to that. That's leverage. That's leverage for your child. It's just you making life easy. We brought them into this world. We should, if we're capable of doing everything that will make things easy for them, why not? Why not? You don't have to break the bank. You have properties of at least 2.5 million total package that you can pay in installments for that matter. And before you know, your child already has a property in his or her name. At the age of 4, your child already has the property. They are going together. By the time your child is 20, that's 16 years from now. You cannot tell me that place is going to remain the same 16 years from now. It's impossible. So, parents, if you can invest, if you can buy properties in the name of your child, please buy, 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 buy for every one of them. Give them a leverage.